A better shot of it without me in the way. You see here, obviously this is kind of dammed up, and a lot of tree debris, huge trees, wow, was built up along here due to storms. And you see right here, this is a, I guess a sluice gate would be the best way to describe it. So they could release more water if they need to, or block it up. That slice, that cut in the concrete there, they could actually put a piece of wood in there, and it would help reduce the amount of water that's flowing out. But man, there's a lot of debris down there, a lot of trees. And these are all very old. This is nothing recent. You can see across this little island on the main part of the river, all the other rapids that are there, and you can see that this little dam goes all the way across the Potomac. This area right here, this is just an observation post. Probably fishing. You can do fishing down here. I guess there's a gate there. I'm guessing maintenance vehicles can come down here. Yeah, this is a little observation, scenic overlook. And I'm standing on it now. And we're going to walk over to the canal. Here we are again, Great Falls. And this was the canal to get ships past the waterfalls, or the rapids. This is normally up to that dock there. I don't know why it's so low, but the trail that I'm walking on, and the one across the way there, would actually be used by mules to pull a barge down the canal around the rapids. This was used heavily for shipping, to get stuff in from the Atlantic Ocean and ports along the, DC and stuff like that, up into farther into Maryland and Virginia, and West Virginia even. This is a barge, I guess, that would normally be traveling down through here, starting to rain. And this is a lock that I walked over one earlier. These gates will shut, and the water inside the lock fills up, and then the barge floats in, and then the water drops down, and then it descends, what's that, about 10-15 feet. But I don't think that barge would be able to make it under that bridge, because it would have to fit completely in the lock. Before the water can be dropped. And this canal goes all the way down into DC. Really wild, seeing gigantic boulders, but they didn't roll here. They've been out here. They just exposed into erosion. You can see they're all over the place here. Part of the geology. These are gigantic. The Great Falls overlook. And you see people are going to stop on the bridge and hold up everything. Probably an overflow area during flooding The river probably comes up way into here. It runs down through there. Wouldn't be surprised if this bridge gets flooded occasionally. This whole little island. Only during the heaviest rainy periods, of course. More overflow area.
You hurt yourself?
No, I hurt my teeth.
Your teeth?
But I do the mud. But I don't care. Happy.
Directly ahead is Virginia. That's the Virginia side of the river. Ooh, wow, this is the main Great Falls area. They built the deck right around the rock. That was quite unexpected. I didn't even know that that trail existed to take you over to the main part of the river. So maybe one day I'll go over to the Virginia side. Hey, buddy. Little doggy. Go over to the Virginia side and record what that's like. Hell, I might do that today. I don't know. It's probably about a 45-minute drive. Just have to go way down that way, and then across the river, and then go way back up. So, not sure what if I want to do that today or not. It's 1:36 on February 10th, and wow, the temperature is 59 degrees out. This is very, very warm. We're supposed to be getting rain today, but fortunately, as you can see, the sky is very gray. And if I were to go about 10-15 miles in that direction over into Virginia or back that way into western Maryland, it'll probably be raining kind of heavily. But it's not so bad right now. I mean, it's nothing here. It was barely sprinkling a little while ago. Then tomorrow it's supposed to rain, but I could come out here next weekend if I wanted. So anyway, it's quite an adventure. I haven't done something like this for many, many years. And I get to be around all kinds of doggies. It's a great, great trail for dogs. And this trail goes, I think it's like 180 miles total, and this is only mile 14. So yeah, so we're about 14 miles from Washington, D.C. To Georgetown. And so yeah, so they'll go about another 170 miles up the Potomac, kind of in a northwesterly type direction, because that's how the river goes. This is a national park, so it's fairly well maintained. They have bathroom facilities here. There's an inn right ahead of me, which I'll get a picture of in a second, that was possibly around in the 1870s. I don't know. But yeah, let me show you. So that inn behind me. It's I guess it's like a restaurant or something like that. At the time it was probably like a public house, restaurant, small hotel type place. And walking over to the canal, back when I first started recording the canal, I showed you this little boat dock, and here it is again from this side. And like I said, normally the water is pretty close to the trail, maybe right where the erosion starts, 2 or 3 feet down from the trail itself. And they can obviously control it. They need to control the water level when it is in operation, so they can so it won't flood. And it's a bypass around all those falls. Okay, that white building back there was called Great Falls Tavern Visitor Center. So it's like a museum, and for information. I walked about half a mile before starting recording again because there were a lot of people around and very noisy. And it's getting kind of warm out. Probably should have worn shorts. When I left the house, it was like 48 degrees. It's warmed up about 10 degrees since I left. So, anyway, I'll wrap this up now. I'm almost at my car. You can see there's a lot of people here. As I was saying, this parking lot's rather full. For a February day. It's the first, really nice day we've had for a couple of months. So, I guess everybody's like, hey, the temperature's above 50, let's go outside. Alright. Okay. Well, I will talk to you later.